Welcome to the Oxford Plains Speedway, home of the Oxford Nationals. Normally, this race is run in the summer, but the ARA wanted to experiment, so it's hosting the season opening round here in February, which has been a source of controversy, as that has proven to be a terrible decision. The race weekend has been plagued by cold weather. Most notably, it was snowing in the morning. This caused opening qualifying to be delayed, and there was questions as to whether the series would be able to fit everything in before the night was over. It does look like we'll be able to do that. However, it certainly seems a bit questionable in hindsight to have shown up to Maine in the wintertime. The ARA has said that they are aware of the issues. They've acknowledged that it is a mistake, so they'll probably be looking to put it back in the summer next year. Unsurprisingly, cold tires have been the theme of the night, with the B-Main being plagued by lots of crashes as a result. Speaking of the B-Main, the winner was Blake Anderson. Many expect him to make the A-Main, but this is at least a bit of a consolation prize for the veteran. Kevin Baldwin finished second, Blake Hunter third, gaining 23 positions, then Alex Gray, Reese Black, Jason Marshall, Larry Martin, Mark Nutt, Sebastian Louvier, and Corey Sanner was the last driver to score points. Of course, the B-Main is not the main attraction, that would be the A-Main. Why don't we get down to the track for the start of that and kick off the 2018 season. And the field is rolling. It may be cold out, tires are cold, but the drivers' passions burn as hot as ever. 35 cars get ready to take the green for the A-Main. We kick off the 2018 season of the ARA Super Late Model Tour. Cars rolling for 3 and 4. The pace car comes in and we wait for a green flag to wave. And there it is! We're rocking in Oxford! JF Finguy gets off to a brilliant start as he leaves the field behind. But don't expect that to last. Especially not at the chaos that happened in the B-Main. I think everyone's expecting it to be a little bit messy here. A lot of people are probably coming expecting a wreck fest after that B-Main. Of course, the story of the night has been the cold tires, and that's not a good start. 3 wide in the back. They worked that out. Finguy still leading. One of the heat winners, Ricky Freeman Jr., gets away in second. Then it's Matthew White and Norman Miller battling for third. Oh, that doesn't look good. More 3 wide. They settle that out pretty quickly. Cat Bishop forcing the issue now. Oh, we got a cut, but there's a car off. 2 cars into the wall. No yellow, but heavy damage on the 09 of Philip Douglas. It looks like Pierce Sparrow was off as well. Oh, got another car off. That just set off a bomb of issues. Yellow flag is out for the first time tonight. It's Norman Miller and Ikna Comet. That is a tough break for Miller. He was looking strong. Tonight. One of the heat race winners, but that will probably be the end of the race for him. Well, let's see. This is the first incident, and you'll see this is an absolute mess. Looks like Alexa Lake and Joe Pinky get together, but it's a collage of cars. Johnson gets into Douglas. He saves it, but that sends him off the course. He pancakes the wall. Bolo Jones, Mason Johnson, they get in the wall as well. But then we move up. This is a 3 wide. Ikna Comet, first start in the series. He gets a little too aggressive, pushes up into Norman Miller, and they go off into the dirt. And there is no saving the car at that point. So they're going to the grass and right into the fence over here. Hard hit for both drivers, and that will likely be both of them out of the race. A very chaotic start to this one. Well, we're going to restart on lap number 13, and Ikna Comet, only driver out of the race. Philip Douglas and Norman Miller carry on with heavy damage. They are 2 laps down. They just want to go out there and get whatever points they can, and well, for all we know, this could be the first caution of many. You know, if the B-Main was anything to go by. So it certainly would be a smart idea to just go out there try to just log laps. Don't cause any trouble, because Ozzy don't do that. But there's probably going to be more cautions. Meanwhile, Matthew White jumps on the 16 for P2. The Oldsmobile Team Wyoming has been incredibly fast so far tonight. Matthew White almost won his heat race, and the car right behind him, his teammate Jay Jefferson, did win his heat. And now Matthew White, first time out in this series, and he is leading the A-Main. What a strong showing so far. Looks like Austin Sanders and Leo and Meriwether are now joining this battle as well, and Meriwether forces it 3 wide. Oh, that might not end well. Careful, guys. Oh, Sanders and Meriwether bounce off each other. Finn guy should back off, and that's exactly what he does. Meriwether is leaning on the 52. We got a car broken down. Got a car broken. Nobody hit her. That was the 26 of Alexa Lake. Oh, I may have spoken too. Oh, wait, that probably is the car of Lake. Yeah, that's a tough break for her. Lake, another driver making her debut. Ooh, looks like something may have happened. Oh boy, I think a couple cars just stalled on the apron. Oh, that's awkward. First mistake. Yeah, don't stall it on the apron. That's your fault, man. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Alexa Lake, running in, I believe, the 11th position, blows the motor on the 26, and, well, she's going to come to a stop on the front straight. And that's a tough break for her. She's making her debut, running very well, but, I mean, with showings like that, I'm sure she'll get another shot to run at the front. Well, after that embarrassing little mistake, Mitsuhide Nakamura is a lap down now. Douglas has lost another lap as well. Alexa Lake obviously out of the race. I mean, I guess it's Nakamura's first time out in a super late model. He might have made a mistake. But certainly an embarrassing one. No, it is Oldsmobile Team Wyoming running first and second with Matthew White leading the way on this restart. Jay Jefferson right behind. Is Jefferson going to go for the lead on the restart? No, he is not, because White had an absolutely fantastic jump. Leo and Meriwether diving underneath the W1. It's like he'll be one taking second. And he's got ambitions to go even higher. Immediately he jumps on the W2. And that will be the Aussie taking the lead on lap 25. JF Finguy fell back a little bit. He's now working his way back up the order. But does anybody have anything for that 11? Does anyone have anything for that 11? He looks pretty strong tonight. There's Miller and Douglas. They're lagging behind. One car we do want to take a look at is Mark Dyer, the 27. He rolled off dead last. Well, he's certainly not in dead last right now. He's worked his way into the top 20. Two-time Super Late Model Tour champion. Always a threat every race. And he's certainly doing that. 3 wide. That was Sven Jensen forcing the issue. And he's running up against the 17. Careful, guys. Oh, and Trigger. Oh, my God. Trigger chopped off the 1, and Mason Johnson almost dumped him. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Johnson got into the 4. Oh, it's so tight. Is that 3 wide for the lead? Yes, it is. 3 wide for the lead. And Meriwether giving Freeman the bump. Giving the 16 the chrome horn. They hold it together. Oh, but now Matthew White forces it in. Oh my God. Wow, how have they not wrecked yet? And Freeman, I saw him give the bumper back to the 11. Oh, and now Mark Dyer forces the issue. Dyer wasting no time getting to the front, but he may cause a wreck. He shoved Trigger up the track. It is absolutely incredible how tight they're getting. You think there would have been a massive crash by now, but there's not. Finn Guy led that lap, but he won't hold on to the lead. Matthew White goes right on past to retake the top spot. But Elon Carlton's in second. Where did she come from? That car's been a little quiet tonight, but she made her way in the A main, and now she's going for the lead. It is insane how much shuffling is going on in this race. It's almost like a mini super speedway out here. And there's a guy we haven't really talked about much. Bill Brack Jr. got a spin! Right in front of leaders! I don't know who it was. Was it Miller? It might have been Miller. Careful. Don't park it on the apron. Yeah, kind of a little bit of a... Oh, wow. Who did that? Who's the absolute buffoon who did that? Philip Douglas is parked on the apron again. You absolute moron. Well, let's take a look at what happened. Looks like it did not affect the leaders, whatever happened there. Oh yeah, it was exactly that. Check this out. Philip Douglas just flat out dumps the free car. He's doing his work intimidating the Intimidator. That's totally not going to get him punched in the face later. Don't be surprised if Douglas has a black eye tomorrow. That's the last person you want to mess with. And then, well, you made a mistake. Oh! Oh, wow, Miller immediately paid him back, slammed into the 09, and, I mean, I think it probably caused terminal damage to the free car, but I think Miller's like, whatever, my night's ruined anyway, I'm getting him back. And I think that actually might have been what caused Douglas to get stuck on the apron again, because he shoved him down there. Wow, his temper's flaring tonight in Oxford. We'll be restarting lap 42, and I don't think any of us expected, when we came into this weekend, I don't think any of us expected Elon Carlton to be leading this race. She's driving for the Randall Park-owned Fang Motorsports, and if that name sounds familiar to you, you've probably been around for a long time, because Randall Park made history as the first non-human driver to ever start the Daytona 500, all the way back in 1999. His daughter Serena Park did show up tonight. She was in the B main, but Carlton is her teammate, and well, Carlton's absolutely turning heads with this performance. What an incredible drive! Meanwhile, the back, Miller and Douglas are still going at it. And that, my friends, is why you don't try to intimidate the Intimidator, because he will get you right back. And that's kind of the taste of karma. And, well, that's terrifying. Mark Dyer is in the top 10. He has moved up 25 positions. These guys better watch their reviews. Mark Dyer is looking to get back into victory lane, but Carlton's actually got a pretty sizable lead. Though it is shrinking fast, because Leo and Meriwether is immediately back on the charge. Well, taking over the third position is Kat Bishop. She's been running well tonight. Another one of Laterza Motorsports' new prospects. That team's running 2 rookies this season. Neither of them have ever raced full-time in the Super Late Model Tour. And Meriwether roughing up the 07. Trying to move her out of the way. And, well, he's going to do just that. Meriwether back to the point. We'll be approaching the halfway mark of this race. Austin Sanders is up to 4th. JF Finguy has kind of been biding his time. He's been up here. He's been running well all night, but hasn't really been leading a whole lot since the start. And well, with that line, he might not be able to catch up. Ricky Freeman Jr. is lurking. There's Luis Dubois. He is up to P7. He passes Matthew White. Another to be very afraid of is behind White, Bill Braddock Jr. This is your defending Super Late Model Tour champion, though he will not be defending that title as he is not running the full schedule. He's running all sorts of series this year to try and gain experience in stock car racing. He could be a big prospect of the future. I think Chevrolet knows that. But yeah, really all Braddock wants to do is go out and try to win every race he possibly can. Well, Meriwether under fire from Austin Sanders, car number 52. That's the Baldwin family racing machine. I think we're all a little surprised that Kevin Baldwin didn't make the A-main, but Sanders still representing the team and running very strongly. However, things might get a little nasty because, we're catching Miller and Douglas, and they still can't get off of each other. And Douglas just dumped the free in front of the field. That's not good. And absolute pandemonium. Absolute pandemonium in the back. Well, that's drama. Drama would be putting it lightly. What just happened? Meriwether's out of the race. Well, yeah, we're just gonna let this speak for itself. Norman Miller slipped into Douglas, and Douglas did not let off. And then, well, then the field gets congested. Mark Dyer gets stuck on the apron. Mason Johnson almost gets rolled over. And as everyone tries to keep it going, Dubois gets stuck on the apron. I don't even know what to say about that. Well, Austin Sanders is leading the way, and there's a lot of very angry drivers. One of them's coming out of the pit lane right now. It's Nakamura, but Mark Dyer, Luke Trigger had some problems. He went 2 laps down. The hometown hero has gone 2 laps down because of that chaos, and a lot of cars are damaged. I mean, it's a short track, so that's not really going to be an issue. You can still run well with a little bit. If you have a little bit of back-end damage, you can still run well. So I don't think that's going to be bothering people too much, though Fred Jones may have some engine damage there. But here's an example right here. Bill Braddock Jr. got a little bit of back-end damage. I think Finn Guy may have gotten some, but they're still running as fast as ever. But at the front, Elon Carlton still leads the way, and Cap Bishop moves into second. But there is the 30B of Bill Braddock Jr. Continuing to work his way up the order. But man, that absolutely messed up this race. 3 top 10 cars, all with their days ruined. They're probably seeking some revenge. Mitsuya Nakamura has some serious issues with that 54. He's been in and out of the pit lane a lot. Now Carlton's still leading. Seems like it's strung out a little bit at the front. Braddock just trying to close that gap, not be able to do anything. And JF Finguy looks like he may be slipping back a little. Oh, Sanders giving Bobo Jones a little bump there in 3 and 4. Trying to make some moves, but he can't. He's just stuck up there. A lot of dust being kicked up by someone. Well, there's Mark Dyer. He's certainly had some bad luck tonight. Like, the same could be said for a lot of drivers, honestly. But how long can Carlton hold out? Not very long. Bishop down low for the lead. Braddock is just watching these two. He's broken away from the battle behind him. Oh, Carlton gave the bump to Bishop. Trying to move the 07 out, trying to move the 6 out of the way, but nothing doing. Braddock going to make the move underneath her as Braddock looks to start his 2018 season off the right way. Meanwhile, Sanders up to 4th. JF Finguy trying to gain whatever positions he can. And I am noticing a car up there. A lot of big players have fallen by the wayside, but one that hasn't is, well, we haven't really talked about him tonight, but that's Alex Perkle. Perkle is a Slim Jim Series regular, and he's driving the 40 for the Wrecking Balls backed. This is the Wrecking Balls backed number 40 car for Reese Black Racing. And well, Perkle has a lot of experience at this track and a lot of experience with absolutely chaotic racing. So this cold weather honestly fits the bill for Perkle. He's right at home here. And he's having a fantastic night, fighting for a top 10 spot. He started in the back. We didn't really see much of him all night, but he's entering the picture. We now have 20 laps to go. Cat Bishop back out in the lead. And Sanders and Finguy trying to chase down. Oh, that's Nakamura. I think we know he's been kicking up dust. Nakamura's going in and out of the pits. They're trying to fix some stuff. But really, though, I think they know that car's not competitive, so they're just getting it to the end whatever way they can without really getting in the way of the leaders. Though that plan isn't really working out. They're getting in the way of the leaders a lot with this plan. Well, there's Mark Dyer and Luke Trigger. Now, thing is, technically Mark Dyer could still... He technically could still win this race if he's that fast. He could catch the leaders, get his lap back, and then hope for a quick caution. He just has to get there. He just has to get there for the next 9 or so laps. Same for Dubois, actually. Dubois is also a lap down, and he's been forcing his way through the field. Finguy up to 4th now. Braddock and Finguy, two big names to look out for. But Cat Bishop, one of Ford's brand new development drivers, could be looking to win in her debut. Finguy just can't really break off. Every time he moves up, he gets a car to worry about. This time it's Matthew White. White and Sanders both going right on by. But Braddock desperately trying to close in. Carlton doesn't seem to have the pace. I think she's used up her stuff. Bishop's pulling away. Got 10 laps to go now. It's gonna be 9 now the next time by. Braddock sends it in. Big send from the 30B. Oh, we got a caution. A late caution And that's going to be Braddock's opportunity to strike. The caution is out for... And we'll be setting up for one final restart. Careful here. As the field backs it back down. Looks like they'll get it down without incident. But Kat Bishop looked like she was home free, but no, she's going to have to deal with one more restart. Well, Luke Trigger, trying desperately to get his lap back, forces McLean up the track into Bobo Jones, and they both go off the track, and there's no saving it there. And they both go in the wall and out of contention from a top 10 spot. Tough break for both those drivers. So that will be the end of the night for McLean and maybe for Jones. Looks like it'll be a 2-lap dash. Can Bishop hold on just a little while longer? She has a lap car in between herself and Elon Carlton. But could Bobo Jones perhaps mess up this race? We'll find out. Pace car's in for one final time. And the green is out. Oh, and Jones did not get a good jump. Carlton goes down low. She'll pass him. But that might be all she wrote. I don't think she's going to get there in time. Coming from 3 and 4 for the final time. No, she is not. Kat Bishop going to score her first Super Late Model Tour win on debut here in Oxford. What a night for that! What a night for that young lady. Ford's new development driver having an absolutely fantastic race, surviving the chaos. And what a result there. But man, that was definitely a bit of a that was just chaotic, bit of a wreck fest, but some good battles. Yeah, congratulations to Bishop.